What if one SUV could feel like a luxury lounge and a sports car at the same time? Is this the ultimate luxury SUV for people who still love driving? Imagine this: a long highway journey at night, your family relaxed in complete comfort, soft ambient lighting glowing across the cabin, silence all around you. But the moment the road opens up, you press the accelerator and suddenly this massive luxury SUV feels surprisingly alive. That's the magic of the 2026 BMW X7. And in a world where luxury SUVs are becoming softer, bigger, and less engaging to drive, BMW still wants you to enjoy being behind the wheel. Welcome back to Drive Insight. Today, we're diving into one of the most luxurious and driver-focused full-size SUVs on the road, the 2026 BMW X7. But here's the real question. Can this SUV truly balance executive luxury with real BMW driving character? Or has luxury finally taken over performance completely? Let's find out. The first thing you notice about the X7 is presence. This SUV doesn't quietly blend into traffic, it dominates it. The massive, illuminated kidney grille immediately grabs attention. The split LED headlight design gives it a futuristic and unmistakably premium identity. From every angle, the X7 looks expensive. Long, wide, commanding. But what makes it different from some of its rivals is that it still feels athletic. There's elegance here, but also tension in the design. It feels like a luxury SUV built by people who still care about driving. And this is what makes the X7 feel different. It doesn't try to be overly aggressive like some performance SUVs. Instead, it combines confidence with sophistication. It looks powerful without trying too hard. Step inside, and suddenly the outside world disappears. This cabin feels less like a car interior and more like a private luxury suite. Soft premium leather covers nearly every surface. Crystal-style controls catch the light beautifully. Ambient lighting flows across the dashboard and doors like modern architecture. And then there's the space. The panoramic glass roof makes the cabin feel open and airy. The second-row captain seats feel almost business-class luxurious. Even the third row feels genuinely usable. That's rare in this segment. But the real luxury here isn't just materials, it's comfort. The seats are incredibly supportive. Road noise almost disappears. Everything feels insulated from stress. And honestly, that's what true luxury should feel like. Not flashy, not overwhelming, just calm confidence. Technology is another major part of the X7 experience. Right in front of you sits BMW's massive curved display. Clean graphics, smooth animations, fast responses. The iDrive system feels modern without becoming frustrating. And thankfully, BMW still understands usability. Everything feels intuitive. You don't need to fight the car just to adjust simple settings. Rear passengers also get their own entertainment experience. Premium sound systems transform the cabin into a moving concert hall. And the driver assistance systems work quietly in the background, making long journeys feel effortless. This isn't technology trying to impress you with complexity. It's technology designed to elevate the experience. Now let's talk about performance. Because despite all this luxury, the X7 still remembers it's a BMW. Depending on the version, you get smooth inline-six power or an incredibly strong V8 engine. And honestly, for a vehicle this large, the acceleration is shocking. You press the throttle, and the X7 moves with confidence and authority. Not violently, not dramatically, just effortless power. And that's exactly what suits this SUV. There's refinement in the way it delivers performance. Even hybrid technology, where available, focuses more on smoothness and efficiency rather than aggressive electrification. Because the X7 isn't trying to be futuristic, it's trying to be timeless. But here's where the X7 truly separates itself from many luxury SUVs. The driving experience. This thing should feel huge on the road, but somehow it doesn't. The steering feels surprisingly precise. The body control is incredibly composed, and the air suspension smooths out rough roads beautifully. On highways, it feels like you're floating. The cabin stays whisper quiet. Long journeys become relaxing instead of tiring. But the moment you enter corners, you remember this is still a BMW. There's confidence here, balance, control. It feels smaller than it is until you realize how luxurious it actually feels. And that combination is incredibly hard to achieve. Most luxury SUVs focus entirely on comfort. The X7 gives you comfort without removing the connection between driver and machine. Now, practicality, because no matter how luxurious a vehicle is, people still need it to work in real life. And the X7 does. There's plenty of cargo space for family trips, room for passengers in all 3 rows, comfort for long-distance travel, and despite its size, daily driving feels surprisingly manageable. Visibility is good, technology helps with parking and maneuvering, and the overall ownership experience feels genuinely premium. This is the kind of SUV you could drive to a business meeting during the week and take on a luxury family road trip over the weekend. So, the question becomes, can this luxury SUV truly do everything? For many buyers, the answer is probably yes. Of course, competition in this segment is intense. The Mercedes-Benz GLS focuses heavily on comfort and elegance. The Range Rover leans into luxury presence and off-road prestige. The Lexus LX emphasizes reliability and rugged character. But BMW approaches luxury differently. The X7 feels more connected, more driver-focused. It gives you premium comfort without completely isolating you from the road. And for many people, that balance matters more than raw luxury alone. So, why does the X7 stand out in 2026? Because it understands something many luxury SUVs forget. Luxury doesn't have to feel boring. The X7 combines executive comfort with real personality. It feels premium without becoming cold, powerful without becoming harsh, and most importantly, it still feels like a BMW. But let's be realistic. This SUV is expensive, very expensive. Its size can feel intimidating in crowded cities, and long-term maintenance won't be cheap either. Plus, if you want the absolute softest luxury experience possible, some rivals may feel even more isolated from the road. But that's also why enthusiasts may still prefer the X7, because it gives you something emotional, a connection. So, is the 2026 BMW X7 the ultimate luxury SUV for people who still love driving? Honestly, it might be one of the best examples of balance in this segment. It's luxurious enough to compete with the best, comfortable enough for everyday family life, and dynamic enough to remind you why BMW built its reputation in the first place. This isn't just a luxury SUV, it's a luxury SUV with character. And now I want to hear from you. Would you choose the BMW X7 over the Mercedes-Benz GLS or Range Rover? Or does BMW still make the best driver-focused luxury SUVs? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Drive Insight for more premium automotive content, luxury reviews, and future SUV coverage. And I'll see you in the next one.